What it do, people? Keith Moore Jr. here, and today I will be talking about 3 training mistakes I made early in my lifting career. But before I get started, I need everyone to destroy that like button. It helps the channel to grow by getting the video out to more people. I am almost at 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe to my channel also, and I do appreciate it in advance. So let's get right into it. The first training mistake that I made early in my lifting career was not being in a caloric surplus in order to build more muscle. So I would stay lean pretty much all year round because I had no idea about proper nutrition and ways to build more muscle. Now, I was always consistent with working out. I never had a problem getting to the gym, but I would eat a ton of junk food, and at the same time, my caloric intake would not be very high at all. And I was playing a lot of basketball. I was doing boxing, so there were a lot of factors that built into me not maximizing my muscle growth. So I'm not saying that I did not build muscle during, the early years of my lifting career. I'm just saying that I did not maximize my muscle growth or my potential back then. So that was a mistake that I made. I did not have any idea of calories or anything like that back then. I just wanted to always have a six-pack and have veins in my arms. That was like my only concern back then. But as I got wiser, I learned about being in a caloric surplus, maintaining your calories, or being in a caloric deficit. So I started to do cycles of bulking and cutting, and then I really started to notice tremendous differences in my physique as a result of that. So that was the first training mistake that I made. Number 2, I did not train my legs with the same intensity that I trained my upper body. So that is one of the reasons today my legs are a lagging body part for me, because I would bench press all the time. I would do curls all the time, but when it came to leg day, I would either take it easy, or I would say, I'm not gonna train legs today because my knee hurts. So I would always find some excuse not to apply that same intensity to my lower body workouts. And as a result, my legs are trying to catch up to my upper body today. So yeah, I did used to be one of those people who would always wear pants in the gym to work out. Now, even though my legs are still a lagging body part, they have come up a lot since back in the day. So I'm happy with the progress, but now I have to really be strict with my leg training and be sure that my sessions are intense, especially on the strength day. And then the volume day, I'm making sure that I'm not taking any shortcuts or skipping out on any exercises, because I'm not going to say my legs will catch up with my upper body, but that is my goal. But regardless, I need to have a respectable lower body because I do want to be symmetrical. I don't want to look like Johnny Bravo out here. So that was the second training mistake I made early in my lifting career. And then third, last but definitely not least, I did not apply progressive overload to my training. So over time, and I was doing linear periodization, so I would do like a strength phase or a hypertrophy phase, which my hypertrophy phase wasn't the best because I did not always stay in the proper rep range. And then I would also do an endurance phase. Now during these phases, I was not tracking my training, so I really had no way of actually doing progressive overload. I was just lifting really based on how my body felt on a particular day. Now, granted, I had some great lifting sessions, but I did not focus on increasing the sets or increasing the reps or even messing with the time in between sets, you know, reducing it or increasing it in certain blocks of my training. So that was a big mistake that I made. I was more so focused on, you know, just making sure my 1 rep max was going up over time during that strength phase. But like in my volume phase, I would essentially be coasting, doing, you know, I would sometimes increase the sets, but then the following week I might drop the sets back down. You know, it was not a consistent thing there for me. So that's something I really regret. I don't do linear periodization now. I'm doing, you know, more concurrent training, which I covered in a previous video, but I'm still being sure to apply progressive overload to ensure that, you know, I do get stronger over time and also continue to build muscle. So I just wanted to talk to you all about the training mistakes that I made early in my lifting career. I'm hoping that I can help some of you avoid these same mistakes, but leave a comment below. Let me know some training mistakes that you may have made early in your lifting career, or even if you're making training mistakes now, and let's go ahead and talk through that. But as always, I appreciate the continued support. Once again, please like the video and also hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.